Hey, welcome back to another episode for Life for Living Well. My name is Richard, and before I dive into the topic I have for us this week, I'd like to quickly say if you'd like to know what this community does and what it stands for, you can check it out on our website at www.lifeforlivingwell.com. And if you do like to receive an article when it first comes out every week, you can sign up on our website with your email, just your email, and you'll be the first person that will drop the article into your box. So let's dive in without taking much of your time. The topic that I'm looking at this week is what I call 5 good things in life you are missing out because of fear. So I'm hoping that by the time this message finish, you'll be able to get 1 or 2 things that you can work on. As we normally do on this platform, is to take one individual inspirational word and build around it. So this week I'm taking from Genital Coral. So she put it this way: if you stop being afraid of the word no and take more chances, you will get more yes. Absolutely correct. She is absolutely correct. And you'll be surprised how many people are so timid because of what no. So you stop them going for their dreams, and they just shut down and close their mind against every opportunity that around them. You'll be surprised that every day is full of opportunities. It depends what you're looking for, and it depends on your readiness of your mind and your consciousness. So let's dive in without taking much of our time. Fear is a major reason why many people are not living the life they want to live, and it's really even more terrifying when you say that. It's one great individual that once said that what is more fearful is the adult that are afraid of darkness. A child can be forgiven, but you'll be surprised that many people try to calculate too many risks that may happen to them in the near future, and they refuse to take a step. Is that to advance it or to create the life they want to live? So in extreme situations, some people even deliberately sabotage their own effort by engaging in counterproductive behavior. What is one of those counterproductive behavior? It could be procrastination, pushing things that you can do today until tomorrow, waiting until everything is perfect before you take the first steps, giving every time friends and family invite you out, try to avoid it, giving the reason to avoid them, to run away from them. So these are one of so many behaviors that can be actually working against us. Talking down of yourself in the meeting with your colleagues to the point that they lose respect for you. What can you do to overcome it? So we will investigate 5 ways fear may be holding you back and what you can do about it. Number 1, starting and engaging in relationships. How does the fear holding you back in this area if you are the individual that is still stuck in this area? Often someone who suffers from the fear of rejection may talk a lot about how unlucky they are in relationships with their friends and family. One obvious sign is an unmatched need and want. What they need is far from what they want. They often appear inauthentic regarding their values and self-respect. Ending of attracting relationships that add no values to their life. So, what is the suggestion here? What can you do to minimize this damage? Someone was told me one day that if the room is full of potential partner and there's 9 people that are so healthy and good for them to date, and there's one person that's toxic, subconsciously they will just go for the toxic one. It was a very powerful insight for that individual to arrive to that place without somebody else telling them, or somebody else have told them. It is something that they observe about all their past relationships or their experiences. But for some reason, they're stuck in that knowing, but not taking the required actions to stop it. And mostly down to loving yourself. So, the first step is to increase and develop confidence in a romantic relationship by renewing a healthy relationship with oneself before bringing another person into it. So, it is important to treat yourself as you would like others to treat you. Define what you want in a relationship, and make sure you can provide that for yourself first. Most people look for somebody to love them, while they themselves find it difficult to love themselves. So, it is always difficult to give what you don't have. So, firstly, create that routines within yourself to have it in your own life. Although starting a new habit can be challenging, it will improve the quality of relationships you attract. You'll be able to handle rejection or even be the one who said no. You'll be able to walk away if something is fundamentally not in sync to how you want to live your life. So what most people do is to ignore the red flags. Or the worst case is not able to identify it. Number 2, making a new friend. The fear can hold you back from making new friends. Often, the older you become, the more difficult it is to make new friends for a number of reasons. Many people are skeptical of overly nice individuals or those who seem pushy, even for the right reasons. So, what can you do again? Make yourself friendly and maintain the friendship you already have while being open to making new friends. Through community activities, hobbies, or business endeavors. Number 3, way that fear can hold you back. A dream job. People often stay in a certain position at work for many years while being unhappy. They spend large portion of their life in a role they do not enjoy. For some, it is more about imposter syndrome and self-deprecation when opportunities arise. So, how do you overcome this? So, it is important to be truthful with yourself about your skills. I think the basic evaluation and catalog you should do start from is, what do you know? How what you know is relevant to what you are doing right now. Take steps to improve yourself continually. Be prepared to change roles and organizations if needed. Set goals regarding your career, income, and knowledge each year. And it is important to not just stand still and do the same thing and again, because once you are overqualified to where you are currently working, the opportunity will open up for you. But if you don't increase yourself in terms of what you know, you don't rebranding yourself in terms of where you want to be, it is important to notice when the opportunity comes. You might even create the opportunity for different roles where you already are and make yourself more dependable in the team. Learn to negotiate with your employer if you are still committed to the organization. Evaluating win-win situations for both you and the business. Why should they raise your income or consider you for a promotion? So this is the thing that you should be able to ask yourself, because if you are a business owner, that is what you will expect with people that work for you. Number 4, starting a business. Many people would like to have their own business. Some even try, but once they face rejection or failure, they give up. Deep down, you don't think you can make it. Deep down, you don't think it is for you. Deep down, you're already afraid that we fail. So you know, put in amount of resources that you need to make it work. You are not reaching out for help, even to your local library that have a free business link that you can read up about it, or join them, or look for the help to assist you. So what can you do? The key is to have the right mindset when starting your own business. It is not how many times you fall that count, but how often you rise. A wise philosopher once said this. Number 5, that brings us to the last point on my list. Once you don't let your fear hold you back, you will see improving mental, psychological, and emotional well-being. The fear of rejection can create many problems for your well-being from multiple sources. It also has a significant impact on your health. It is important to accept rejection and use it as an opportunity for growth and well-being. Finally, once you have learned how to overcome the fear of rejection, many positive experiences can become a part of your life, bringing great joy beyond your own measure. I hope this message helps someone. Until we meet again next week, please stay safe. May the week be abundant of blessing in your life for joy and growth. Thank you.